Welcome everybody, Histories and Hauntings. I'm your host, Matt Warner. Tonight we are here in Rockland, Massachusetts. Right behind me we have this little gem that a lot of people probably don't know about. It's known as the Tramp House. It was built in the fall of 1876, shortly completed right after the Almshouse, which is right in front of me. The Almshouse was built as a place for the poor and somewhere for them to go get food and things like that. The Tramp House behind me was built as a means to have a place for people traveling the rails to stop by and have a roof over their head. This was a farm community, farmland, and they were put to work, earned their keep, and they farmed the lands behind us. It was in use for 103 years, as was the Almshouse. I'm really excited to get in there. It's not a very big location, but I'm gonna be in there by myself tonight, just me and a camera. And if you look over my left shoulder, you're gonna see the biggest moon you've seen yet this year because it's a supermoon tonight, which us paranormal enthusiasts realize the veil is its thinnest during a supermoon. I don't know what I'm in for tonight, but I'm really excited to see what we dig into. I still haven't even looked inside yet because I want that surprise. Hopefully we have a good night and you guys enjoy this one.
The year is 1712, and the town of Abington is incorporated after being named 6 years prior. What was originally East Abington became Rockland in 1874, and South Abington became Whitman in 1875. Join me, Matt Warner, as we dig into the histories and hauntings of Old Abington.
Some energy just went right through me as I walked into this kitchen. What the hell was that? You gonna bring this one with us?
This is the one with the mic.
Okay.
So this is the one that's gonna stay with you too.
All right. So you're rolling, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
this way. Is that all right?
Yep.
Actually, straight ahead because I want to see what's in there too.
All right. Let's see what I'm getting myself into tonight. Ghosts are fine. I don't want to deal with any spiders. And I'm already aware that there's going to be spiders in here. I'll probably be in a Tyvek suit by the end of the night. Oh, goddamn. This is like some Hansel and Gretel murder shack. I want this wheelchair for my house. If it goes missing, it's in Abington, in safekeeping. To be in a structure that's 150 years old, that has withstood the test of time, is pretty cool. That's an old flag that really needs to be retired. It's gonna be interesting to see what I pull from here. 103 years of people sleeping in this little building, riding the trains from town to town, not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. It ought to be interesting. And I would have to assume nefarious things happened in here over that period of time. Why wouldn't it? That's just an assumption. We don't know. But maybe someone will tell us tonight. That's made out of goddamn, looks like an animal skin. I'm not gonna sit in that. It really is like horsehair or something.
I have a chair for you, but it's up to you.
I don't want to sit in any of these ancient relics because I'll probably fall. I mean, it would be great for the viewers. They would love it. I will arrange some things. Let me get my stuff. Yeah, I love the red. The red's like my favorite.
Are you keeping the door open?
Nope. How's it look with the red?
It actually looks really good.
That'll be enough, you think?
Yeah. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with the other camera.
So I figure I'll sit here, so...
There's shadows. Woo! I love it. I love it. It's ominous, but in a good way.
Yeah, I think this is going to be good. So we'll do a couple segments. And when it comes time to do, I think we'll end with the Estes one. When it comes time to do the Estes, that's when I'll say, all right, now it's time for me to be locked in by myself. We're going to go under and do the Estes session.
If you really want me to be out there.
Just for the Estes,
Yeah.
just because it'll really lend credibility to it, knowing there's no one in here with me. So you'll leave this one running. I'll be sitting in here, and I wear headphones to listen to that thing. And I have a blindfold that I also wear.
And you're gonna spit out words to eat.
Whatever I hear come through, I'm just gonna say it. But you'll be out there asking questions of the spirits, no matter what they are. What's your favorite color? And then if I say blue, then holy shit, that makes sense.
Okay.
It's a stretch, but there are times when it just works and you can't discredit it. We've had some good.
I'll put a mic on me.
Whatever works. I think what I'm gonna start with tonight is just putting some of the basic equipment out, get the spirit interaction, see if we get any spirit interaction, and we'll see what happens. We've got some different chairs. The wheelchair, we've got some rocking chairs. I'm gonna put different equipment on each chair to see if we get any guests that wanna sit down and talk. All right, so some of the equipment you guys have seen me use prior. We're gonna put the REM pod out, which I'll turn it on and I'll explain it. It's gonna light up in different colors, depending on where the action comes from. It's a sensor. Plays sounds. Also has a temperature fluctuation, hot and cold, which will light up over here. I'm gonna put that one in this chair, see if anyone wants to sit down and talk to us. Here we have a simple K2 meter, which will read electromagnetic fluctuations. There is no electricity in this building whatsoever, so there shouldn't be any interference. For the first time in my adult life, I've actually put my phone in airplane mode, so nothing will come through. But what will happen is if there's a spike in any electrical whatsoever, these lights will light up. We'll put that one in the wheelchair right next to me. Actually, we'll stand it up so that we can see the light. Here we have another EMF meter. It's a little bit more pinpoint accurate than that one, but it's also going to read the temperature and any fluctuations in electricity. I know you can't see that, but here it is. It's a balmy 80 degrees in here. That's wonderful for us. And that will give me an idea if anything pops up. I can use it in conjunction with this other K2 meter. And my favorite piece of equipment, the static dome, I'm probably going to put on the floor. So I'll let you know if I see anything. But what this does, works off static electricity. All different colors go around the rim. Depending on which way something approaches it, it lights up a different color so you know where it's coming from. And this is a dirt floor, so we're not going to be able to create static electricity like we would on a carpet. So theoretically, it should be okay. And that was from my hand. So another thing that a lot of purists like to do is get what's called a baseline, which is basically what we've done here with the K2 meter. It hasn't done anything except stay green. And then we have this one here, which is also at a 0. And we now know it's 79.7 degrees here. So that gives us a baseline. If all of a sudden this reads 65 degrees, that's a really big cold front, and we would have to explain that away. I keep seeing something moving in this corner out of my peripheral. So that's cool. I like that. So if there's anyone in here, I would like to introduce myself to you. My name is Matt. I am a history buff and paranormal enthusiast. And what I'm doing is trying to raise awareness of these awesome locations around the South Shore of Massachusetts. And I was fortunate enough to get access to this place today. You're probably wondering what these things are that I have around me. You've never seen them before. There's definitely something over in this corner. And I'll explain them. All these will do is help us communicate with you. You can go towards these lights and they will change colors. Some of them will make noise and it'll let us know that you're here. It shouldn't take much energy, but if you do need more energy than you feel you have, you can borrow some from me. You just got to leave me enough to get home. I'm the first person in here to bring things like this, so I wouldn't expect you to understand it, but I want to let you know that you're free to come and talk to me. Sit down in one of the chairs next to me and let me know your story, because that's what we would like to tell tonight. So if you see something in here that you like, you can go up and touch it. You can let us know you're here. You can give me a little pat on the shoulder. Now, my understanding is that people that stayed in here worked the farm out back. The property was 6 acres, I believe. And you guys that stayed in here helped farm for the community and feed the poor in the almshouse. That's a pretty good thing you guys were doing. So now that I've introduced myself, I'm going to take out my recorder and I'm going to just ask some questions. And anyone that's in here that would like to respond, feel free to respond. Weird. Okay, so I have a device in my hand. Probably looks very foreign to you and very strange. This will hear you talking to me. I'm just going to ask you a bunch of simple questions, try to get to know you. Feel free to come and answer to me right here at this microphone. And for the viewers, what we're going to do is called a burst session, where we're going to ask a bunch of questions and then we're going to review it right afterwards. So probably the key is to ask a question, give a few seconds for them to respond, ask another question, rinse and repeat for about a minute or two. And then we will listen to this together right by my microphone so you guys can hear what I hear in case we caught anything. All right, we are recording Tramp House, Rockland. If anyone is in here with me, could you tell me your name, please? How old are you? Did you work the farm here? What year is it? How many spirits are in the room with me? Did you ride the train to get here? Do you know what town we're in? I'm gonna stop, we're gonna play that back. So on the screen it has, I don't know the proper word for it because I'm not a tech guy, but when you speak, it gives you the sound waves. After I asked the question, I saw it spike when nothing was happening. So I'm really hopeful that we just caught something. So we're gonna do some playback now. If anyone is in here with me, could you tell me your name, please? How old are you? Did you work the farm here? What year is it? How many spirits are in the room with me? Did you ride the train to get here? Do you know what town we're in? So I didn't hear anything at first listen, but there was a period in there where it sounded like scraping. I don't know if it was a car going by, but it's something I'll have to listen to with headphones later. We'll do one more session of EVPs and see if we can't get anything. What the hell is over in the corner? There's no windows in here either, for the record. It is a box, a very warm box. And something over here about 3.5 feet, I keep seeing it, and it's whitish, like cloud white, but quick, and it keeps going like this. That's why I thought it might be car lights, but it's impossible. Absolutely impossible. We're not anywhere near the road. I'm gonna stop these. That's the cold sensor on the REM pod. I just picked this up because it got cold near me. But it's saying 82 degrees. That's not cold. And now that's gone. There was something in here. 100% there was something in here. Because I felt the cold here. And I was wondering if there was a breeze. We're not fortunate enough to have a breeze. Interestingly enough, this K2 meter or EMF meter is getting a little spike in conjunction with that temperature going off. If you go a little closer to that device, you can make it light up with noises. If that was you interacting with the REM pod, you can go back over to it. What? There's literally nothing there that would create what I'm seeing. I wanted to do different, but I'm going to use my dowsing rods tonight. I don't care. Sorry if that's boring you guys at home. All right, so what I'm going to try now, I'm going to try to use what's called dowsing rods. These have been around for a very long time. You've probably heard of them, but you probably wouldn't expect them to be used how I'm going to use them. Back in your day, they would have been used to find water, which would have been very helpful in a situation, in a location like this. So how this is going to work is I'm going to hold them up and I'm going to ask some simple questions, and you can use my energy to help move these rods around if you'd like. I'm asking out of respect and courtesy for you in this location, anyone who might be here. If there's any spirits in here, can you show me your yes, please? That was pretty quick. Okay, the follow-up to that is, wait a second, please. See, maybe there's a lot of water under here, I don't know. Can you show me your no? All right, we have a baseline. And I would love to know what is in this corner. It's almost like there's a mirror in that corner that something keeps reflecting off of and bouncing in this corner. Can you point these rods to where you are in the room, please? Oh, that's an interesting combination right there. I'm gonna try that again. Can you point the rods to where you are in the room, please? Okay. Kind of what I thought. Is there more than one of you in here? Yes. Is there more than two of you in here? No. Are you both standing together? Yes? Okay. I'm going to turn my body a little bit, re-ask that question. Can you point these again to where you're both standing? You just said you were together. Are you together or not? Can you point to where you both are? Okay. So is it you two that I've been seeing over there in the corner? Yes? Are you scared of me? Yes? You don't need to be scared of me. I don't know what in God's name is going on. You don't have to be scared of me. I know I'm going to start getting scared of you if you keep playing that game, because I know you're over there. But no one needs to be scared of anyone. I'm not here to kick you out or anything like that. Are you worried I was here to kick you out? Yes? REM pod just flickered. is cold over here again. It's ice cold over here, but it's 78 degrees. Wow. Do you feel cold air? Do you feel a breeze of any sort?
Slight breeze, but not cold. Just
It's like a cold, swirling air over here. This is freaking bizarre. Is that cold air I keep feeling you? Yes. Okay. The device that your presence keeps setting off can do other things besides just the blue. The one in front of me on the floor lights up in nice different colors if you stand near that. Did you come here by train? Yes. Were you treated well here? Yes. Well, that's good. Has anything bad ever happened here? Yes. Has anyone died here? I do not want to answer that question. I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm just going to leave that be. Can I stay for a little while longer and keep talking to you guys? Yes. Thank you. It's all going to be done respectfully, and thank you. There's no cold air right here now, and that's only going off by cold air. But it also hasn't done that yet tonight. That's a trick for the books. Still 77.5 degrees. I've got a few different ways I'm going to try to communicate with you guys tonight. One of them I think you'll recognize because it's a divination tool that's been around for almost as long as this building. This building is older than the Ouija board. But there's a good chance anyone that passed through this building would know what a Ouija board was and is. And we're going to attempt to communicate, just me and you guys. Not something that's done very often. Solo Ouija sessions. I think that's what our next adventure is going to be. So I'm going to leave the devices out like I have them for now. I'm going to get set up for that, and then we'll continue trying to communicate with you. All right.
Good job, man.
Any idea how many people used to be crammed in here at a time?
They could fit like 15 or so.
Did they have bunks in here or something?
They must have.
Yeah, just a hot room to sleep in. Warm. Are you ready to play games? As I mentioned, we're going to try something now. We're going to use a Ouija board. I brought a newer one. This one glows in the dark. And for those of you watching at home, there's a lot of rules to a Ouija board. And usually rule number one is don't play it by yourself. Here we are. Tramp House. But theoretically, I'm not alone. I'm with the spirits. So therefore, I'm not playing it alone. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Most of the rules that people know for Ouija were made up for Hollywood, for scare effects. I know that to be the gospel because I'm very close with the man who's in charge of all that stuff. If he didn't live so far away, I would have made him come and do this with me, but he's not here. So I've put the static dome on the table, just in case someone wants to come and play. Their energy is going to get picked up right near the planchette. For those of you who don't know, this is the planchette. This just circles around and goes to the letters or the yes or no's that coincide with the questions we may ask. I'm going to have the EVP right here, just in case, EMF, just in case we need it. REM pod is still set up. The K2 is still set up over here. And we got a little bit of glow in this. I brought the glow in the dark one because it'll look nice. I want to see if we can get some color off of it. I'm a grown-ass man and I'm still fascinated by glow-in-the-dark stuff. I'm going to put my hands on it, and you guys can use my energy and kind of answer. So I'm going to swirl around a couple times, open up, invite you in to come and play. We have yes, we have no, we have numbers, we have letters. I'm really hopeful that you guys will respond through this. I'm going to keep my eyes closed and let you just come through me. Is there anyone in here that would like to communicate via the Ouija board? What is that? C. I can feel it pulling itself, but I don't know what it's trying to do. All right, feel free to use more of my energy. And see if we can get any responses out of you. I tell you, I'm hardly touching this thing. It's wild. It's on nothing. You're not stopping on anything. And this is why I'm keeping my eyes closed, because I don't want any weird discrepancies or anything like that. I'm going to give it a little swirl. I'm going to restart that energy. And I'm just going to ask you yes and no questions and see if that's easier. Or, you know, there's numbers also at the bottom. I'm going to put the board more in the middle, closer to you guys. Okay. How many of you are in here with me? It's kind of like one, but it's not really one. I'm going to ask the same question. I'm going to start the planchette up here. It's going to take more energy. How many spirits are in the room with me? It's not anywhere near where we're going. All right, I'm going to try something actually to dispel any discrepancies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the board upside down away from me. I'm also going to put on my blindfold. It's just over here. It's very comfortable, so if I fall asleep, I apologize. So right now, I cannot see anything. All right, we're gonna give it a swirl. Do you know what year it is? I just heard something to my left. No. So you don't know what year it is. That was the first like legit answer I felt in the I felt the planchette pulling. Also, folks, full-blown skeptic when it comes to these. I don't necessarily believe what's going on, but it's really hard to explain when you're sitting here by yourself in the dark and you can feel it moving itself. I've not ever had luck with these before, so this is kind of cool for me. I'm going to say also, you have to stay here. You're not coming home with me. Unless you have rent money, you have to stay here. I don't have a farm for you to work either, so it's just money. But I like talking to you. So the year is 2025. It's a weird time. Did you take the train to get here? No? What the hell else would you have got here? Oh, my Lord. Did you pass away here? Okay. Well, if that's true, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it wasn't anything bad and it was natural. I've heard a few stories about people potentially passing here. Did it happen in this building? Holy shit, that's fast. I was barely touching. That's a hard no. That was the weirdest feeling. Okay. Was it in one of the fields? Okay. No. Did you pass away inside the almshouse? So around, I think it was 1918, the almshouse was set up as a hospital for influenza outbreak. So it makes me wonder. Obviously anyone that passed away over there, it's a stone's throw from where we're sitting. Did you pass away from the influenza? Nah, it's not definitive. I'm gonna swirl this around again. I'm gonna break up that energy. All right, I'm gonna ask again, did you pass away from the influenza? I was just pushed. That's crazy. Hands ice cold. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you passed from the influenza. I'm not gonna say that word one more time. I'm gonna call it the flu from here on out, but I knew you would know it as influenza. I'm gonna wrap up this pretty soon because my energy is pretty much depleted at this point. I really appreciate you answering these questions for me. And I do apologize. I'm sorry that you went through that. But what I'd like to know now is, are you at peace? Scared the shit out of me. That was wild. Like, you answered yes and stopped that at the same time. I appreciate that, and I'm glad to hear that you're at peace. I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to say goodbye on the board. Just going to swirl it around. I would like to say thank you, first of all, to you for interacting with me, and I'm going to tell you goodbye. We're going to close this doorway. You could stop making that noise to let me know that you agree and you understand. It's the cold spot again. And I don't feel it. Reset it. Well, that was interesting. Feeling the actual pull of the planchette was quite interesting because it's not normal. The reason I don't like using these because there's no way to prove that it worked.
I know.
And you know, half the people believe it, the other people can make you full of crap, which I've gotten to the point I'm also old and I don't care anymore what people think. There's another reason I also wanted to do that with the board upside down to kind of, you know, disorient myself so that people kind of had a better beliefs behind it. I mean, I don't have to prove anything, but I also don't like to come across as hokey or fake. So, well, you guys were here. You were witness.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're doing here, I will yell out to you when I'm ready to go, and you guys can start asking questions.
Okay.
All right, in true locked in alone fashion, there's no one in the building with me now. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna do an Estes session, which will entail using a spirit box. A spirit box is something that you've probably all seen before. It scans random radio frequencies. The theory behind that is that the spirits can pull words from these broadcasts and speak to us via this. When you add in these noise-canceling headphones, it takes away all the guesswork and you can't hear anything from the outside world. Add in the blindfold, perceptions are completely shut down, and all you can focus on is what you're hearing. So make sure that the volume is up. We are plugged in. We're going to power on these headphones. That is loud as all hell. Okay, blindfold on. I am fully under, and you can ask questions. Give me about 15 minutes in here, and then you can come and get me.
Okay. Is there anyone here with us tonight?
The year.
Where have you come from? Did you work in the shoe factories?
Say it more. More.
How did you get to Rockland?
On his right. Morning.
How did you find out about the Tramp House?
Who survived?
Did you go see
Carl.
the town selectman? Was it winter time when you stayed overnight here?
Horrible. 39.
What did they cook for dinner?
Mystical.
Were they nice to you? How many people
Good.
were here when you were here?
One more.
How long did you stay here
Especially.
in town?
Nay. First.
How many times did you come back here?
Make stories. Sometimes.
Spirit, where were you born?
He's a jerk, isn't he?
Are you married?
Retiring. End it.
Where did they lay your body to rest?
Nobody. Here. You.
Are you at peace? Is there anyone with you? Who is with you?
No. Me.
Are you alone?
F you.
Do you mind that we come here and speak with you?
Loser. A little bit. Call. With. You. Just. Me.
Do you want us to come and visit you again?
Very. Concentrate.
Spirit, you served in the war?
Genuinely.
How long did you serve in the war?
My head aches.
Where were you discharged from?
This is Mark. 80 degrees. Punches
How many places
about
have you traveled to?
a number of them.
Where is home for you?
Jordan. Nowhere. Stubborn.
Spirit, how old were you when
Diversify.
you passed away? Were you sick?
Up and leave. Thank you. Leave.
You want us to leave, Spirit?
Now.
Okay.
Wherever. You don't like.
Matt, can you hear us?
No.
You should stop.
Go ahead. Go in and touch his arm. Slowly.
Today.
Slowly. I got the camera.
It's us. I'm like, Matt's gonna scream when I touch him.
No, I've done this a million times.
I kept going, how do I tell him? He told us to come in.
Matt,
and
I
get him, but how
sound
am
like an
supposed to get
idiot.
him?
I was running out of things to ask.
But that was incredible.
Did anything make sense?
Yes,
I couldn't hear him, so
yes.
I stayed away from the door.
Sometimes it was delayed, but at the end it was like rapid fire. You should go, not allowed, blah, blah, blah.
Well, you know what's weird is there was full-blown sentence conversations happening, which never happens. Like it wasn't radio broadcast. It was people talking to me.
Like it wasn't just words. Here.
No, it was so different tonight. It was just regular sentences, like regular sounding people talking. It was kind of wild.
You asked something like, how often did you travel? There was something about traveling, and you said all over the place. Yeah. I heard you say Mark or something.
Yeah, I remember the name Mark coming through.
Yeah.
I could hear things the entire time. I definitely got way more tonight than I expected to get out of this, and that makes me happy. All I have to say is, wow. I never thought that a structure of this size, a couple hundred square feet, could deliver so many interactions that I had tonight. In conjunction with a REM pod going off, dowsing rods, Ouija board session, and an Estes session that I just concluded in there. Great evidence to go through. I think this place delivered. I came with very low expectations, and I'm leaving very pleased, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna keep doing these. Can't wait to do more for you.